Hello students, this is Mrs. K. So today we're continuing on learning about how to write our informative paragraphs. And the reason we're learning to write the informative paragraphs is because we need to be able to do this at the end of the term for our assessment about the reading comprehension strategies. So you're going to be writing 2 informative paragraphs about each one of the reading comprehension strategies that we are practicing this term, that we've been learning about. So last time that we did this video about writing paragraphs, we talked all about writing a paragraph on visualization. And so I took you through the whole idea of the hamburger model and how that really helps us to write great paragraphs. Just grab this hamburger picture here. In case you haven't seen that video, hope you'll go back and have a look at it. Or if you've forgotten about the hamburger, and here it is. That's our hamburger. The hamburger shows us that we need to start off with the top bun. It gives us information on something, and then we move on down, give it all the filling that it needs, and then we have a conclusion at the bottom. And that's the way that our hamburger model works for our paragraphs. Remember, we talked about this one. This gives you some more information about the topic sentence is the start. Then we've got some first supporting detail, a second supporting detail, a third supporting detail, and a concluding sentence. And that's the way that good writing works. Make sure that one goes up where you can see it nice and clearly. Okay. That's the way that good writing works. And we've got lots of planning documents in here, so look, you've always got somewhere that you can use to start working. If you just start working on one of these, you'll find that your ideas will start to come together. Okay, we do all of this because it's pretty hard to work out just how to write something really well when you first start out. But once you've used some of these planning documents, that's going to make it a lot easier for you. Don't forget, I've asked you to use this document for taking notes on your strategy for the week. This week, our reading comprehension strategy is synthesizing. And if you've seen those videos, and I hope you go back if you haven't seen them yet, have a look, that synthesizing is the reading comprehension strategy where we take information from the text, information from the things that we already knew or thought that we knew, and we mesh them together to make an entirely new point of view or a much deeper understanding about that topic that we've been reading about. And so that's what we're going to be learning to do in synthesizing, and that's what you've been practicing all week on that. But when you write about it, then you're going to be explaining what synthesizing is. You'll be giving an example of how you can actually use synthesizing or how you have used it. So remember, we have 2 paragraphs to write about synthesizing. This is for our end of term assessment. You don't need to write the paragraphs this week, but you do need to start taking notes so that you're ready to write those paragraphs. The first paragraph about synthesizing explains what synthesizing is. You just explain it to us in that first paragraph. So you'll need to come up with 3 different points about synthesizing that you can include in that paragraph. The second paragraph about synthesizing is where you will show us how you use it. You will give us examples of when you have used synthesizing and how it helped you. Those are the 2 paragraphs. So that you can have a little bit more practice and thinking about how to create a great paragraph, how to construct a good paragraph. Remember, we've got the top bun, supporting detail, supporting detail, supporting detail, and then the bottom bun for your hamburger. Remember, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so that you can practice doing some of that, I've popped all of these really interesting pages into your learning materials. So you'll find these in the paragraph writing section in your learning materials. Now what you can do with this, you can cut along those dotted lines. You'll see dotted lines in between all the different lines of text. Cut those apart, jumble them up. You can even cut apart all of the pages. See, one's in red, one's in blue, one's in green. There it is. All of these different pages, there's several of them, there's 6 altogether. Cut them all apart and then putting all the red ones, all the blue ones and all the green ones together. What I want you to do is have them jumbled up and then see if you can rearrange them so that they make sense like a hamburger paragraph. So you'll need, first of all, the first sentence, the one that you will place at the top of your assortment of sentences. The first one will be one that introduces the topic. That's called the topic sentence. Then have a look at the other sentences. Once you've worked out which one is the topic sentence, I think probably you should have a look at the others and say, which one do you think might be the concluding sentence? The sentence that links back up to the topic sentence. So it's going to be similar in some way. It's going to in some way reinforce what you've said in the topic sentence. So once you've got those two, you'll have the topic sentence at the top of your collection, and right down the bottom you'll have the concluding sentence, what you think is the concluding sentence. Now go through the others and see if you can put those into an order that makes sense. There should be a detail, another detail, and another detail again. Okay, have a look, see if you can do those. See if you can sort out all of the different ones that you've got. When you've finished, go back into your learning materials folder and find these pages. Now here we have those paragraphs written out in the correct order. See if what you've done matches the order on those pages. And so we've got an example page for each one of the different topics that we have a paragraph about. See how you go. Look, I encourage you to get other members of your family involved in this, get your home tutor involved, see if you're able to work it out. And don't worry if some of your decisions about it don't quite match up with those paragraphs. See if you can work out why the writer did things in the order that they did them in, because they will have had good reasons, and it will all be to do with having a good topic sentence, detail, 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 concluding sentence that connects to your topic sentence. So once again, topic sentence, detail, 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 a concluding sentence that connects to the information in your topic sentence. So that's our little exercise for this week. When you've done all of that, do go back and write notes on synthesizing. If you need to, you can watch the synthesizing videos again, or if you haven't watched them, watch them for the first time. Make sure that you have in your informative paragraph notes. You really want to do this now. It will be much harder for you to do it at the end of term, so please do it now while you've still got synthesizing fresh in your mind. Then use this planning template to write. First of all, at the top, you will write your topic sentence. Just a general idea of what synthesizing is, that it's a reading strategy and what the general idea is of what happens with it. Then detail 1, detail 2, detail 3, and some notes about how you might conclude this informative paragraph. Then do it again, use that same planning template again, but this time tell us how you use synthesizing to help you with your reading comprehension. Okay, so you'll need again to write a topic sentence, and then detail, 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 and then a concluding sentence. Please make sure you follow this structure. It's super important for writing a good paragraph. Okay, that's all we're going to say about paragraphs for today. I'll talk to you again and next time that we're learning a reading comprehension strategy. The final lesson for that week again will be about how to write a paragraph about that reading strategy. By the end of this term, you are going to be a paragraph master. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.